Dragon Ball Evolution is by far the greatest Dragon Ball live-action film ever. It was so good, in fact, that Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, went on to say, "As the creator, everyone in the cast and the crew on set are ultra high caliber. For me, this new Dragon Ball will become a great masterpiece." This movie was so good, it inspired Toriyama to get off his fat Japanese ass and make Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods. You're welcome. It starts after a very Asian Goku is done training with his very extremely white grandpa named Grandpa. Their fight builds to a climax where Goku, our majestic teenage karate prodigy, launches into what can only be described as the slowest, most arthritic jump kick ever caught on film. This kick defies gravity, not because it's impressive, but because it looks like he's kicking underwater while having a stroke. Just when you think things can't peak any higher, Grandpa counters with the ultimate Dragon Ball move by cupping an old man fart and throwing it in Goku's face. And here comes the gatekeepers chiming in with, Grandpa cupping a spiritual fart and blasting it into Goku's face is not part of Dragon Ball lore. And I say to that, how about you shut up and open a manga? You've all been misled by decades of screaming and glowing hair and beams. That's all filler, fluff, and fan service leading up to this moment. The gusty palm of stinking enlightenment is the real shit. Dragon Ball Evolution didn't make this up. It restored it. The only reason it's not in the anime is because Toriyama was too scared. He knew the world wasn't ready yet. But this movie had no fear. Goku ditches his birthday and shows up to a girl's house party dressed like Jesse Pinkman, who just freebased Green Day's Skyliner. But she's not just any girl. No, this is Chi-Chi, the love interest written by someone who only understands human chemistry through Axe body spray commercials and American Pie movies. And this is not just any house. Chi-Chi apparently lives in a goddamn castle on what looks like Epstein's off-season property. So Goku pulls up to Chi-Chi's Illuminati-sponsored castle party with the kind of swagger that can only be described as Hot Topic Messiah. And then, the moment of tension. A bully appears, a true menace who's holding kitchenware from a dollar store, and it's filled with off-brand Aquafina, because nothing says party like staying hydrated.
What are you doing here, Geeko?
That isn't just bullying, it was a soul eviction notice. Therapy can't fix that. Time won't heal it. God won't answer prayers to make that feel better. But the real Goku that we're seeing here is a hero that can keep his composure. Because this ain't the Goku from your silly Saturday morning cartoon.
I was invited, I'm not looking for any trouble.
Says the badass whose leather jacket screams, I just got kicked out of a Chuck E. Cheese for vaping in the ball pit.
Trouble found you, freak.
Goku, in a moment of monk-like restraint, hits the bully with an absolute zen line.
I made a promise that I wasn't gonna fight.
It's like Akira Toriyama's own words are jumping right off the screen. Geeko made a solemn vow to Grandpa Windfist that he would not unleash these knuckle sandwiches upon the hungry, unlike his character in the cartoon who punched everyone he ever met. It's called subverting expectations, and audiences everywhere love it. But Discount Stifler here isn't buying it, so he does the most disrespectful thing he can think of and pours a half cup of H2O at Goku's feet.
Don't worry, it won't be a fight.
This can be only described as a liquid symbol of dominance. And how does it look? It looks like Geeko pissed himself. Did you piss yourself, piss boy? Now we're fully entering what Dragon Ball scholars call the piss arc, and Goku just stands there, stewing in his own splash zone. So the bully, still riding high off the emotional victory of making Goku look like he pee-peed his Wranglers, decides to end it with a punch. So he swings like a Chad and misses like a virgin. The bully, enraged, throws another punch. He's flailing now. This is pure panic energy. And once again, Goku is cooler than a menthol commercial.
Missed. Missed again.
But then, plot twist, another goon comes in from behind and tries to land a sucker punch. But of course, Goku sensed all this with his Gaydar 9000 Plus and ducks. The punch lands on the lead bully's chin like a surprise paternity test on Maury and collapses like a Jenga tower built by drunk toddlers. Goku's now caught between two more bullies, and I say bullies generously because these guys move like they were trained by YouTube shorts. One guy goes airborne with a full jump kick, and I gotta be honest with you, he's looking better than Goku with his leg extended and face looking like a soggy ravioli. The other guy rushes Goku like he's late to band practice and someone stepped on his clarinet. He goes in for the tackle, but instead of wrapping up Goku, he gets boot fucked. Somehow, through divine choreography, or just the director forgetting how many extras they hired, Goku ends up sandwiched between two more goons. Jump kick guy misses Goku completely and lands a high velocity foot to the coin purse of his friend. It's a Falcon level kick that sends the dude flying into a fountain. And in true Dragon Ball lore, taking that much water damage means you're out of the fight for good. Now we're down to the final boss of bad decisions and worse timing. He winds up like he's about to deliver the final blow in a movie that doesn't exist and directed by a gym teacher that lost his arm in the war. But like a sexy anime owl with better reflexes, our one and only Goku dodges the fisting. So the dude slams his grabber into a parked car window. His hand bends like a pool noodle in slow motion, and like even his bones are confused by this. Arms shouldn't do that, but his did. And the next part, Dragon Ball purists will recognize. Fuller, the villain whose thread pulls this whole franchise together, steps out like he's summoned by the scent of failed punches and piss, just like he did in Dragon Ball Z. Goku stands there just radiating pure main character syndrome, and then he drops the world famous line.
Your boys, they've been showing me what they got. Nothing.
Say goodbye to your Dragon Balls, Fuller, because that was instant castration. And just like any castle party you've ever been to, there are rusty pipes for anyone to grab and commit assault. So Fuller picks one up and starts beating the shit out of a car. It's a Dodge Charger. Of course it's his car.
Nice swing, good form.
You can keep your over 9,000 because this is raw, unfiltered Dragon Ball lines as if Toriyama wrote them himself, delivered with the voice of a teenage Abercrombie mannequin. You just don't understand Dragon Ball. At least not like this movie does. Not like this line does.
Nice swing, good form.
Now Fuller is wildly swinging, and Goku is just up there like a Disney Channel stunt double, pulverizing this car's roof. Fuller's just chasing shadows. He's swinging at ghosts. He's fighting the air like it's bad credit. Because Goku is putting on a Cirque du Soleil audition with this man's whip as his trampoline. And Chi-Chi's over there like, damn, who's that skater boy parkouring off a Dodge? And here it is. The moment of the absolute orgasmic apex of cinematic martial artistry. The scene that made Akira Toriyama put down his retirement pen, stare into the mirror, and whisper, I have seen God, and he's sliding on his fucking head. This man slides across the roof of the car on his skull like the beautiful hair gelled live action Goku that he is, and just said, fuck it, I'm a Beyblade now. This is the kind of stuff the anime never dreamed of putting in. Goku, riding the high off his cranial skateboard stunt, sticks the dismount like a new metal angel that we all know and love him for. He lands behind Fuller, nice and clean, like he's choreographing the trailer to a movie that should never be made. But here's the twist. Our boy unknowingly pulls the ultimate metrosexual no-no that might change him forever, putting himself between two men holding their pipes. That's right, bully number one somehow respawned, and now he's holding a piece of illegal plumbing. Where did he get it? Who cares? This is Dragon Ball Evolution, baby. This is all vibe, no logic. And just when it seems like Goku's about to get double piped like a deleted Brazers crossover, something magical happens. Goku feels it. The anime spider tingle, the grandpa whispers of the wind, the chakra of stupidity swirling behind him. Swinging their rusty metal rods with maximum effort, Giko goes into a full spinning spread eagle. The two stooges hit each other square in their underwritten faces, both folding like metal chairs at a WWE funeral. All 47 pounds of Chi-Chi's sexual tension witnessed this beatdown. The car explodes, Flames consume Fuller's body. He's screaming for the rest of the scene. No one seems to notice. This isn't just the best live-action Dragon Ball movie. This is what Akira Toriyama meant all along, but was too cowardly to show us. This is the final form. All Dragon Ball entertainment that came before and after Evolution was
Nothing.